my scalp was so itchy, and I realized over time that was because Hey hair farmers, my name is Na and I'm super excited to welcome you back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the difference between a dry scalp and dandruff. Let's get into it. You usually have a dry scalp when your scalp does not have enough moisture. So if you've been using a shampoo that contains sulfates, you might notice that your scalp is very dry, and that dryness is leading to little flakes. The reason why people have a dry scalp could be because of the weather conditions. If it is excessively dry, that dry air is going to suck the moisture from your scalp, and that is going to lead to a dry scalp. Another reason is the use of gels. Gels contain alcohols, and alcohols tend to dry out your hair and strip your hair of its natural oils. It happened to me when I started getting my hair done by people who use like gels to make sure that your partings are clean. Like, I noticed after some time that like my scalp was so itchy, and I realized over time that was because of the gels that they were using. So if you notice that your braids are itchy and the braider who was braiding you used gels which contain alcohols, that might probably be the reason why you have a dry scalp and why you have those flakes. All right, cause of a dry scalp is dry skin. If you have dry skin like me, I have dry skin. If your skin is prone to dryness, then you will be highly susceptible to having a dry scalp. All right, now that I've spoken about what causes a dry scalp, I'm going to talk about what causes dandruff. So your scalp naturally produces oils, and it also naturally produces fungi. So fungi is important for our bodily functions. Listen, I'm not a doctor, so please, if you're a medical professional, don't come for me. So our body needs a natural balance of those that fungi. So dandruff occurs when the fungi interacts with the oils that your scalp is producing. They come together, and this coming together leads to the creation of flakes. So those flakes are dandruff. And yeah, that's why like you'll notice that like someone will say that, you know, I've been oiling my scalp, and like when I touch my scalp I still feel, you know, that greasiness, but I still have dandruff. The excessive oil that you're now putting onto your scalp is now mixing with the oil and the fungi that your scalp is producing, and it's just a whole mess. So that is what causes dandruff. So symptoms of dry scalp and dandruff are pretty much the same. You may experience flakes, but I think that the flakes with the dry scalp tend to be smaller than the dandruff flakes. Please let me know whether you usually experience a dry scalp or whether you actually experience dandruff. Now that you know the different causes, like whether it's a dry scalp or dandruff, you'll be able to see what is actually going on your scalp and what you need to do. So if you've been oiling your scalp is greasy, and you still have flakes, that is dandruff. If you haven't been oiling your scalp and you have flakes, that is because of a dry scalp. All right, I hope this video is helpful for you. Please like, share, and subscribe.